Welcome to the video when you have a $10,000 camera and you use your webcam to make your professional YouTube videos. This is a great question, how to have more energy here. This is my physique lean. This is we're 10th of December 2022 here in Adelaide, South Australia. My weight today, 81.8 kilograms. Hardly training, still got the neck issue, is what it is. But you can see, still looking lean, all right. And if I wasn't taking any anabolics, I'd be way leaner, way leaner. All right, let's have a look. Now, here's the thing with anabolics as well. I don't take any estrogen blockers, anything like that. The guys who take estrogen blockers, that's how they get that really dry effect. I don't recommend that because estrogen is very important for your brain and your heart health, etc. But you'll see people out there, these fake natties who say, I don't use any steroids. They're taking steroids and they're taking estrogen blockers, which help loosen some water off your body. Okay, so I don't recommend that stuff. And that's why these people feel like dirt, man. They feel like dirt, sexual dysfunction, etc. They don't talk about that because they don't talk about the steroid usage. Okay, yeah, 99.9% of them lie straight to your face. So you buy their protocols and you go to the gym and you wonder, why don't I look like them? Because you're natural and they're not. Okay. You're natural, they're not. All right, they're not just taking steroids, they're abusing stimulants, doing crazy dieting shit, and they're taking estrogen blockers. So they're creating this super unnatural physique standard. It's fucking insane. And people fall for it. Okay, anyway, let's get to the question of the video. And I lose people straight away. I tell them the truth about this. That carnivore guy was it Sean Baker. He called me. We'll do a video about that. He called me out the other day. He's a fake natty, all right? He's a fake natty. But it's just so easy to scam people, man. And you try and tell them the truth. You're just jealous. You're angry. You're angry, durianrider. It's like if someone telling you the truth means they're angry, it's like you're gonna be having a really poor quality of life because people are gonna exploit you. They're gonna take money from you. You're gonna get scammed, man, and you're gonna get used and abused. And you're going to really start to hate people over time. Yes, anyway, let's get into it. This is a question here. Why do I never feel really energized? This is from my durianrider.com coaching group. Great question. Has my habit of going to bed around midnight for a few years really been that destructive? I'm making it a habit to go to bed at 9 p.m. from now on. Fantastic. Dude, going to bed at 9 p.m. is the fucking game changer. In terms of if you want motivation, man, like going to bed at 9 p.m., like I'm fully transparent about anything I take, okay? And I'll tell you what, if someone said, Harley, I want to increase my motivation, I want to use steroids, no way, man, no way. Steroids will increase your sexual motivation, no doubt, but if you're talking life motivation, going to bed at 8 p.m., 9 p.m., that makes you, like, in my experience, like manic for getting shit done, all right? Manic. And the whole system right now, the whole matrix, whatever you want to call it, is all about keeping people up past 8, 9 p.m. with the phones, with the TikTok, with the YouTube, and keeping them up, the blue light on, get that cortisol cranking up again. No carbs. Carbs are bad. Sugar's bad. Okay, a little bit of rice, not too much. Fruit's okay. Any berries. Cortisol. Can't sleep, can't burn fat properly, and it takes you a long time to recover from that. So we've got a guy here, he's just, I don't feel energized. So he's going to start going to bed at 9 p.m. Yes, my friend, you definitely have some cortisol damage. I would even get your cortisol levels tested. Wouldn't surprise me if they're low from just constant cortisol spurting, pulsation in your body there, from just boom, up late, on the phone, having fun. And it's good to do for a little bit, but it will wear you out. It will wear out your cortisol system. Okay. Also, the next question is he's in a position to create your own schedule. You're a man, should always be in a position to create your own schedule. Okay, that's part of being a man versus a boy. A man creates his own life and a boy just follows other people's lives and rules. Also, I don't feel a jolt of energy like it appears you do from the smoothie, even though there are 8+ bananas and 100+ grams of sugar in it. Why is that? Am I still healing from the normal trash diet that I ate all my life up until last year? And then doing raw till 4 with too much fat. Well, you're not doing raw till 4 if you eat too much fat. You're doing fat till 4. But it's a good start. You're on the right path, all right? I'm just being real here with you. Bit of banter. And now slowly doing a protocol for around 2 weeks. I drink enough water and daily sport. We don't know if you drink enough water, Are you pissing clear every 2 hours? Okay, that's great. Are you getting up a couple of times a night to piss? Then that's fantastic. Oh no, durianrider, getting up to night time to pee, that's bad. Says no top tier level athlete ever. Oh, I don't want to be a top tier level athlete. I just want to look like Athtren X as a natty. Athtren X. You got to stay hydrated, gang. Like, that's your blood. That's your oxygen transfer. That's your mood. Like, today it's dry as. Here in Australia, it's just dry as. Alright, so dry. It's like UV extreme. Like, the water just. If you wait till you're thirsty, you are done. You are done in terms of your max level performance. I did a running race this morning. And it was hot, at 8 a.m. And people were just floored. It was crazy. I even ran behind this little dude. Like, he's got the perfect runner physique. He's petite, he's small. He's probably like 25 to 30 kilos less than me. Perfect, and short. He's a perfect height for running. Light, short, compact, petite. Bam. He's got like a world-class runner's body. And so I thought, he's always been beating me in the last couple of weeks. He runs like sub 18 and stuff. So I'm like, I'm going to sit behind him today. I'm not going to pass him, I'm going to try and hold him as long as I can, because he's always been beating me the last few weeks, and I'm just getting back into running. I've run 75k this year, and so I haven't been able to train much, and so I thought I'll sit behind him, and at a turnaround point, I'm like, look at my splits, I'm like, damn, we're going pretty easy, but, he kicks it on in the last bit, so I'll just sit on and we'll go to the line. Anyway, we get to the last K, and I'm thinking, we ain't kicking today. And this other guy caught us, and I was like, okay, it's time to go, and I just blew past them both. But as I went past the guy, he was really straining. He looked quite dehydrated, like heat stress. I was like, oh damn, this poor dude's been cooked by the hot weather. He was going 100%. He did not want me to beat him. Team vegan, 45-year-old dude with a gold chain running a shirt. Who wants to be beaten more? No one. So he was going, he's just giving it everything. I was like, poor bro's dehydrated, so. And he's a fit dude. All right, he's a fit dude. Like, he's in his 20s, man. He could be my son. All right, he's a fit dude, and he was suffering in the heat. So, and this guy's a trained athlete. He's been running for years. So, if athletes are getting it wrong, imagine the everyday person who has no idea what proper hydration really feels like. I don't get a jolt of energy from food. Right? I don't go. All the carbohydrates do. If you go just from food, someone put some cocaine in your food, alright? Someone put some angel dust in your shit. You got PCP on your pineapple pizza, okay? So you want to have, you don't get a jolt of energy, right? All the carbohydrates let you do is push fucking harder, okay? Same with steroids, man. If I gave you some D-bol or Anadrol, or some Tren, you feel like, I don't really feel much at all. But when you go and try and lift your PR or whatever, you're like, holy shit, stack on more weights, motherfucker. We're going PR today, You feel it when you push hard, okay? The carbs let you go harder. They don't go, zzz, okay? You don't just sit there in your gaming chair going, okay, when's it going to hit? Zzz. That's what the pre-workout people do. Pre-workout's kicking in. Cortisol's up. Carbs lower cortisol. All right? Carbohydrates lower cortisol. They chill you out. They're like, They give you the energy, the fuel. Okay, the fuel they give you, the energy comes from your mitochondria, rest and sleep and stuff like that. But the fuel comes from the carbohydrate. The carbohydrates let you hit the gas. It's like in your car. You put the petrol in, or electricity these days in Tesla. That's the carbohydrates. You put the carbs in, you put the electricity in, or the petrol, you hit the gas, you go, okay? Without the carbs, you hit the gas, nothing happens, okay? You don't get a jolt of energy when you put gasoline in a car. You got to start it up and hit the accelerator. You have the carbs, you hit your accelerator, you go and get the shit done, all right? You have a nap, you wake up, boom, you go get shit done. That's what we're talking about. The carbs let you exert the calories, burn the calories, okay? Let you get shit done, have the sex, do the dancing, get shit done. They give you the movement energy, the fuel for movement. Carbohydrates give you the fuel for movement. That's why people do keto or carnivore or going to ketosis. They're like, I've got no fucking strength. I can't do shit. People are like, what about Zach Bitter, the ultramarathon guy? He doesn't eat carbohydrates. Well, he's drinking Coca-Cola full sugar, and he's drinking First Endurance sugar gels, and he's eating Krispy Kreme donuts and chocolate bars, all right? It ain't sugar-free shit, okay? He's eating these things in his races, whatever. God knows what he's eating in private. He's not in ketosis, all right? I've offered to race him for $50,000. I'll kick Zach Bitter's ass, okay? If he's in ketosis, I win. I flog him, okay? And I hardly even run. Ketosis, you can't do shit in ketosis, okay? Don't get scammed. It's dangerous. Just prove it to yourself. Oh, well, I've got to be fat adapted for 5 years or 5 months. No one does, okay? It's bullshit, okay? Every single person who tries to do carb-free or sugar-free or keto, whatever, they all fail with ability to do shit, to push the gas, okay? No matter how much modafinil, Ritalin, Adderall, Coke, PCP they're on, their cortisol gets up, and then their muscle glycogen depletion kicks in, and they're zonked, okay? This is how it is. It's just how it is. So the sugars don't give you the jolt, right? They don't give you the jolt. If anything, they take the jolt away. Well, if you've got high cortisol, you're freaking out, you're like, then you have some sugar, what happens? You get a handful of jelly beans, all right? You get a handful of jelly beans in your gob, what happens when you just go, let's walk out a plan. Let's slow down. Let's look at this. How can we win this shit? That's what happens, okay? Sugar lowers the cortisol. Sugar lowers the jolt. It doesn't create a jolt. It lets you jolt others. It lets you jolt your bike forward. It lets you jolt life, but it doesn't create the jolt where you're sitting there going, okay? Hope that's clear, okay? You go to bed early at 9 p.m., 8 p.m., boom. Just do that as long as you can, man. Your hormones are going to peak up. I've used exogenous steroids, testosterone, etc. I know what it feels like to be natural. I know what it feels like to be enhanced, not on fake testosterone, real prescription-grade testosterone, okay? At 50 milligram a week, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, up to 750 milligram a week of testosterone. Prescription grade. I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like to be natty as it gets. No caffeine. True straight edge. That's why I make such a good coach. Because I've been, you know what I mean? Like a traveler. If you want a travel guide, would you want someone who's just read books about traveling? Or someone who's actually been to Thailand on their bicycle, lived, breathed it? You know what I mean? Okay, that's what makes me the qualified coach. All these people out there who say, I've never done this, I've never done that. Why would you listen to them? They might be great speakers. They might have a really fancy production video. They might do a great jump cut like Greg Douchet, fake natty half-truther, who killed Scott Murray with his calories in, calories out scam, in my opinion. But they won't give you the results you really want, okay? They're entertainers. They're entrepreneurs. They're purely about the dollar, in my opinion. Look at the crap they sell. Anyway, that's off the topic. But I like to make my videos real time, okay? Real time. People are like, do you sell stuff too? Yeah, I don't sell Turkish Train. I don't sell supplements. You don't need supplements to do my diet, okay? Do my protocol rather, my lifestyle. It's not a diet, it's a lifestyle, it's a protocol for life. You don't need any of that stuff, do you? You don't need iron, you don't need B12, okay? If you want to maximize your performance, then yeah, those things can help, for sure, regardless of your diet. But you don't need anything to really do the weight loss stuff, you know. But if you want to get your best fitness, then yeah, we look at your hemoglobin, we do the blood test, etc. But if something's for free, people don't really appreciate it. All right. If you had to pay to go to bed at 9 p.m., people would be like, literally, if you had to pay $100 a night to go to bed at 9 p.m. or $1,000 a night to go to bed at 9 p.m., people would be paying it. Look, hey guys, I'm on Instagram, go to bed at 9 p.m. tonight, paid $1,000 for it. I paid Louis Vuitton, this sleep credit card here, sleep credit to go to bed at 9 p.m. tonight. I'm going to Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Dolce & Gabbana, 9 p.m. bedtime, okay? I got a Dolce & Gabbana t-shirt. I got a 20 zillion mega carat 50-cent chain, going to bed at 9 o'clock, rapper, That's what we're talking about. People don't value stuff that's free, But I was a coach for free for many years, and that got my skill set up. And now I charge coin. People get the best results ever. They love it. It's affordable. It's win-win. everyone's happy. So, but yeah, man, this is my passion. I've turned my passion into my profession. Someone said today, how did you retire? How do you retire? See, to retire, off topic, but let's go to it anyway. To retire, do what you love to do every single day and only do what you love to do. All right? Make your passion your profession, and people will pay you eventually because you are so good at it. You enjoy it so fucking much. People are like, I want to buy from you. I want what you got. I want that. All right? If you grow lemons, if you grow peaches, if you fix bikes, if you play a guitar, and that's your fucking passion, eventually you will be discovered. You put yourself out there, people will buy your product, and you'll go from there. And you'll be so fucking happy that you're living every day your passion. You won't be too caring much about material assets, okay? You won't be caring too much about that. Dude, what, you win gold? This is fake, okay? This comes from a flea market for $20, and Tasha got it for me. This hat's from 2011, okay? Like, you become so non-really focused on the material stuff. You use material props to get, NPCs into your orbit, etc., to help them, but you won't be too fussed about it, You won't be too fussed about it. Look at that, this hat's faded, it's worn, Like, and that's how you retire. You save so much money because you don't have to have all the latest shit to distract yourself from the void that you live in this life. Well, I don't really not like doing this. I became a surgeon or a doctor or a lawyer or an accountant to impress my parents, but I don't really like it. It's not my passion, So I've got to buy this bling to distract myself as a treat, as a reward for the time I've lost doing this job I don't like. And that's what we have in today's society, okay? And that will make you feel tired, all right? You would definitely need stimulants to get that shit done because you're like, I hate this job. It's so fucking boring. What am I doing? Ooh, it's not me, okay? But I've got kids. I've got a mortgage. I've got to impress the parents. I've got to impress the exes. I've got to impress the neighbors. I've got to impress Facebook. Your call, your life, your choices, all right? Think about it.